Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to this stuff. So it's been a long while, quite a few weeks, and well, basically I've been absolutely occupied with my classes. They have been taking up most of my evenings and shit, so I really couldn't do anything for a large amount of time until I finally got some stuff figured out. So yeah. Sorry that it's taking so long, but I am back. For whoever may care. I don't know who does, but hey, I'm sure someone does. But yeah, welcome once more to more Stormy. After 10 bajillion years, we may maybe solve this case once and for all. I don't know. Depends on how much time it takes to do so. But hopefully I can at least get to the next day of courtroom. Hopefully. But yeah, hope everyone has had a wonderful time. I've had a lot of stress lately, but I'm fine. Absolutely fine. But good God, it's been a lot of working on stuff. A lot of stress about stuff, but you guys don't care about that. You're here to see me do the funny voices, I hope. I really hope so. Anyways, give me just a second to get rid of a thing. There we go. Okay. Not much else to say, so we might as well start already. Because I want to take advantage of the little time I have. No, not this. Oh god, of course it needs to update right now. God damn it. Get your fucking update and get out of my face. Okay, there we go. Now we can start. Okay, let me move real quick this to the thing. And okay, should be loading soon. Or maybe not. Okay, give me a second. Ah, there it is. Wonderful. And let's continue. Okay, so last time we have... Oh god, so loud, give me a second. Where can I change the audio? Can I make it lower? Okay, that may be a bit too low. Give me a second. Really weird that the audio controls are so tucked away. But oh well. Okay, let me check real quick that everything sounds so... That sound is coming out through. Okay, that's working. Nice. Microphone is being picked. Nice. Okay. Usually I wouldn't need to do this, but Saber is not available, so it's just me. Just moi. But yeah, we basically challenged Professor Means to a fucking duel. And now we have to actually find the truth behind this case, or else we'll have to give it up. Which sucks. So now Athena has to do her best. And I believe in her. Though considering how the first case went, it's possible that she isn't going to do too hot. But anyways, we wanted to check the art room, and like the Fulbright is here. So... Oh, also we checked the statues in the stage before, and apparently there was a lot of weird shit happening with them. Like how the statue was broken in a very specific way, how there was another statue that wasn't supposed to be there, yada yada. A lot of stuff in general that was really odd. In fact, I think I can just check the code record real quick. Whoop. Alright, the voice print, which is from Juniper, which sucks. This thing is on the way regarding signs of post recording editing. It has about 10 minutes 30 seconds of noise recording for the testing. Huh. But yeah, the stage, which are the last two photos that she had on her hands, with Professor Miss talking to fuck, I forgot her name. Seems like she's working on the statue of Lady Just. Oh, is that the Phoenix Wright statue? Oh yeah, there's blue paint here. Huh. Interesting. So this is them working on the stage. With the two thingies here. Professor Means is saying something about it. Okay. Burned fragments of the banner of the Gabiners. The school banner. That has blood. The scrap from Huge's thingy. Huge 120. Interesting. The Lady Justice statue. This photo is bullshit because that is actually the fucking backdrop from the show. Oh, so this statue. And that's mostly it for the new stuff. Okay, so Fulbright. Oh, we already. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna refresh my memory about their investigation. I'm pretty sure the breakthrough is the audio recording thingy. Find anything new, Detective Fulbright? Oh, haha, good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet. You sure is confident for having found nothing? But if we are talking outside of the art room, there has been a major breakthrough. Oh dear, I found... Did I find what it is? I do. Theatrics, I was told I could feel this one. Wow, I'm impressed. Looking to get arrested from murder by more the flattery, are we? Okay, so yeah, the breakthrough is the text thingy, so... Time to check the art room itself. The fuck? There are so many weird things here, okay. There's a statue of Professor Means, it seems. Wait, there's a statue of the judge. Cute. Okay, let's go one by one, I guess. It kinda looks like there's a prosecutor badge at this W statue. But it's not if you look real close. Very strange, difficult to understand work of art. Oh look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Hey, real creative. Art, either is too abstract to understand or as subtle as a sledgehammer. Let's check the window. Oh no, we're checking the pottery, okay. Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it. Robin, that was the name. And everything won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color in it. It's just like bloodstains the way the lace was traveled on it. Just like... bloodstains? Injustice we trust, that those look like bloodstains. We better examine it at once. I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have dropped from this window. The doctor has script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a ball card was used to move it over. Then a ball card was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has a Matam ball card. So even the moving of body was carried out like just like the script. No, you're falling in the trap of the perpetrator. They use the flag to carry the body. Ah. The killer sure had a thing for Junie's script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong, and I'm going to put it in court. Okay. A mock script on the floor, and nearby an envelope marked use. Wonder if Miriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here, by Miriam Scuttleback. The title is Rouge et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. I want to take part in that mock trial if she begs me. It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. And you can bring up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says... Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. I see. Prosecution claims this is the script that was supposed to have been used. The scripts were selected by Professor Court, considering how much she valued the truth. The seriously doubt should pick a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Oh, you have that lead title memorized already. A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. See, Kurt. Wow, Professor Kurt must have painted this. It's interesting, it's very, like, cubist. Is this what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. Athena! There's a little fragility about her, and those sweet-inducing eyes. Who is this again? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Athena! See that mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see, looks like everyone from the chess course submitted one. The victim comes in course of the Fine Art Club's advisor. So you probably spend a lot of time here in addition to her other duties. This is where I keep a bunch of scripts, but I wager that's how they moved that one up here. Wait, what? My brain suddenly turned off for a second. Let me see. Ah, okay, so... So she was reading her scripts at her clubhouse, I see. Oops, I didn't read the last one. Whoops. This isn't where I'd give a bunch of scripts, but the wager that's how they found off here. You must, because your test always looks like a tornado hit it. You don't want to talk, Apollo? Also... Wait, what? What's just over Professor Cole? I don't understand how that feels. Ah, okay, there we go. Man, okay. Me? What about Mr. Right? Maybe we should rename the firm Right stuff all over the place agency. Kids, put your stuff in order. A picture of a girl wearing a flower hat. Oh yes, there's his name right here. R. Newman. Wow, Rubin must have painted this. Is this Juniper? The clothes are different, but... Oh look, there's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Community likes Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin. Huh. I think she's pretty good myself. Ah, so she wanted to be more abstract like Professor? Wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Court had painted Juniper. It would have been really artistic looking. Guys! Oh my god. There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. On the other hand, are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think it's saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Oh, what if this is Professor Court sending us a message from the grave? God damn it, Athena. What about the blow right next to it? The one with red and green. This is implying that you need more delicious greens in your diet. I assume Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates. You dorks! Hey, it's gone. Remember the strange statue in the school camera photo? Yeah, that one. I've been looking all over for it, but it didn't appear anywhere. You're right. Wonder what it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this. Yeah. I see the other half of the building over there, and the quad on the stage down below. Yeah, this must be the window the Fulbright stuck his head out from earlier. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, detective. A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need. Great, then how about telling us Prosecutor Blackwell's strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think. Well? Hey, I'm not falling for that! So close I could almost taste it. Nerd. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Shit. Okay. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of the broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Tomer, you can tell me. I want to tell anyone. God damn it. I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Window. Elephant. Hey, look, that's you in the mobile, Apollo. A red demon. God damn it. A red demon looks more like a snake curled around a bush to me. A brush to me. No, see the antennas and the yellow spots on its back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug. Inspector! We're not detective. Why would you do this? I guess we have to agree to disagree. Well, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena? Any regrets bringing this up? You people are fucking morons. I love you. Three of us sitting on a shelf. A judge, a defendant, and neither a lawyer or a prosecutor. The weirdest one must be the judge, and the man down looking one, the defendant. Look, there's another one that's falling onto the floor. I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor? Think, Apollo, think! This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Okay, anything else of interest? No. No. Bloodstain. Hey, this area with the rope around it. That's where we detect a large bloodstain. We didn't see it, we just detected it. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact that there's no visible blood means this was wiping up with something, right? Right, we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it out does not remove all the evidence of wrongdoing, and that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate if you'd let me have the cool lines. Okay, anything else? Oh, the clock. This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time, I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. You sure? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure, I compared it to my own watch, see? Detective Fulbright. Didn't you notice that your watch has stopped? It has? Oh! This is unacceptable! We obviously can't rely on him, let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see! Wait a second! It's ahead by 1 whole hour! What, detective? But... This clock must have also been an hour ahead when the photo was taken. So, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I don't feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Ooh, it's just really not. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. What proof do you have that it was running ahead of the crime? That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, You would agree that there is a moon outside this window, right? Sure, it looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it. You see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Oh, then what's this moon doing here? Ah, I wonder. Yes! You connected it together, thank you! I don't have to spend 10 hours connecting the pieces. Prosecutor Gavin, you weren't scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen these tights until yesterday. A backdrop with a starry sky and the big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same one as the painted on the stage backdrop? It was right there, detective. It's just about 6 PM when the photo was taken. I know what this one really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where that moon in the photo came from and the truth of Yuri's testimony. What? Where? What does it show that? You look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Take that! They were still prepping the stage, so the backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that, there's a big board hanging there. This is matches too. But there's no picture, that's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... That's right! Around 6 PM when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean, to the front? The front is against the wall! That's where you're wrong, what about the window? Or how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one in the backdrop? Exactly! In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see here, it was around 6 when the backdrop was being set in place. Boom! So the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder. How can I even face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecutor's evidence. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? Injustice with us, there's no use trying to pry any more information out of me. I just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast. Means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. I wonder what the main argument will be about now. How the body was moved would be my guess. Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Oh, does he now? Ugh, my throat. Okay, I'm Detective Fulbright. Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. No, I wasn't going to ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin. Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman? She was just here a moment ago. She was also watching videos in the lecture hall. Video? What video? Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall. Right, let's go. Bye! Third floor lecture hall. There she is! Robin! Hey, Robin! Oh boy, what voice did I give her? Oh, Athena! Apollo! I think. Or was it more like, oh, Athena! Apollo! What you watching there? Hehehe. Oh, it just happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? There it is again. Professor Means sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? That's great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Hehehe, sure. I'll tell you anything you want. Okay, so why did you confess? Why your confession today? Why did you do it? Because Juniper hadn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible. Right. The end justifies the means. So you're a follower of Professor Means too? Professor Means is a wonderful teacher. As was Professor Court, I like them both. Just that one off like a pro. With that style of justice, that you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist! That's what I really want, man! But no! My parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor! But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Talk about someone who literally... Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash. I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't make what she did right. The eye of the crime. Okay. Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. That's right, you made the statues of Mr. Right and Prosecutor Cabin, didn't you? Yes I did. Both of them. This is just a formality, but can you prove you were making the statues at the time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? No, that's not what I meant. Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 PM. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I need a breather. Oh. Man, I sure have lost practice making these voices. Oh boy. Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 PM. But I don't think I can prove exactly what they were doing. Yeah, the farthest thing I know about Robin is that she was there at 6 PM preparing the statues, but that's all. Would none of them really have murdered Professor Court? I'm 100% sure it was Means. Like, I believe it wholeheartedly. Have there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl? Hehe, no worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I really was really a girl. Yesterday, I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. Wow, they must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girl clothes. But no changing bows. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this, and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Oh god, I broke her Athena's voice again. But but, man. Today my voice game is not really good. But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but no can do. Don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please, pretty please. It's because you realized evidence taken in class and justifies the means style. What the fuck? What do students even have to do with anything? The evidence is ours. Well, I guess this is one way to get rid of useless evidence. Oh, darn it. Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out. The snitch? Sounds like a new deal. The snitch! There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I heard they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. I'm reporting all to one of the professors. Why would anyone do that? Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it grades were being bottled and sold through the surveillance network. That's bribery. The situation of Three's local academy is worse than I thought. Well, this is important stuff. I still want to ask about that thing in the art room. I have to present some evidence too. Which I want to talk about though. Okay, that's easy. I just have to present the photo. Robin, I just remembered something I want to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? Whoa! How did Look at that unique artistic sense! That has to be one of Professor Kurt's creations, man! Professor Kurt's? Artistic sense? Professor Kurt's artistic sense? That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Kurt's works, wasn't it? The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? Professor Kurt had planned on placing it on the Justice bench in the lecture hall, hehe. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back into the art room and try to fix it somehow. So this is the statue in its proper state? You bet! Look at how wild that one silhouette. Wow, it's so cute! I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Or is just basically like exaggerating the elements of something, pretty much? Like that's mostly the purpose of like Cubism, Impressionism, all that. It's like taking out the normal structure and giving that new structural accent to it, certain elements about it, or sends a special message about what it is. At least that's how it usually is. Like for example, here the balance is like fused to her body, stuff like that. Well, the scale. Athena, the Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage. All right, I didn't realize because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. But the one we found was completely normal looking. It wasn't like we built up somewhat of an image with the exact statue of Lady Justice. What in the world was it doing in the stage? I don't know, but my voice is fucking breaking. Oh, okay, it remade it in a really different statue. Well, I think that about covers it. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Sure, sounds good to me. How do you wanna watch it? All classroom decks at this school have their own built-in computer, you know? Wow, this place is definitely a lot cozier than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the Professor pre-trial speech. I'm guessing this is means. Oh, good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Yeah, okay. Oh, sounds like Professor means. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the Xul Festival, will begin shortly. I don't remember his voice, so I'm just gonna give him that. Is the car like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teacher's speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just skip to the end of this speech. Oh, hey, Judy. Now let the mock trial begin. It's slowly turning to Fulbright, and I don't like that. Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Jenny so large in this shot? Looks like to me she got right in front of the camera. Jennifer was also in charge of the audio. Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself, she had to do it to keep the scripted tales secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like. Looks like there's a judge bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. What are all these balconies with the professor's names on them? Those are the faculty seats. Or as a means of record for in charge of scoring the mock trial. Interesting. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. And that... I have to do the masculine voice. And that's why the defendant is definitely guilty! Ah, that was me, could you tell? Objection! A frail code user bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kinda weird. Got me some slack, it was my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's going to speak next. I didn't do it, I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. Wait, is the recording of "You're a goner" from when she recorded it? Or did they use her recording of "You're a goner" for... Oh! Wow, what an emotional performance. You put a real actress to shame. Wait, will you go back and play that scene again? Do you really think that's necessary? Yes, Apollo. I didn't do it! I suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I said that "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. So, did you hear that? I think you're onto something. Let's say that last part again. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about? I think this piece of evidence should explain it. Let's show in a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case. See the connection. God damn it. Yeah, one thing I know you know. I do really not questioning you. I guess it's not a recording, okay. Tape recorder. I think both should work, but whatever. I should remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. A date for you. You're a goner. The voices and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening. It's just a possibility, but if the voice on this tape is really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated. Didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. If the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key to this trial, he would have tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect. Wait a second. No way! Person means credo is the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart. To fabricate evidence, we need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Allow me to assist you with that. Who? No, allow me to assist you with that. Let's go, Gavin, my boy. Okay, so you now use your connections in the prosecutor's area. Prosecutor Gavin, at least make some kind of noise so we know you're there. It's coming or go home with Rockstar entrances, Fräulein. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. Does that would be alright? Very much so, thanks. Ah. Salang. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center? I think Judy will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence. But will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this was what they'd find. October 25th. The Feds Detention Center. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. I see. Very interesting. You've been quite a busy beaver today. Okay. Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it will be getting dark soon, so... Judy! You must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait! You have to listen to me! I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Judy, you promised! So please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Johnny. And in the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who would benefit from faking the voice recording would be Huge. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Huge confessed in order to protect me. This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious? Say what you will, Athena. None of us would hurt a fly, let alone killing someone. Huge is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Wait, Athena. Ah, so now you are the one also catching the disturbance. Let's fucking go! I rested the breath just now. It did? But why? Junie, can you look at me in the eyes and repeat what you just said? Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He's a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. Oh. No, I didn't mean to stop. Wow, it's her tie that's moving. That's such a weird thing. Come on. Gotcha! Oh, come on. Gotcha! Gotcha! There we go. Gilbert, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. When you said, "I never causes trouble," cough escaped from a major cough flutter. So why you were stressed? It's because you were lying. Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself. Ah, secret about me? I don't understand. Tell you, I don't really care about her anymore. Junie's not as sunshine like you think she is. He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret. Which means... and it has to do something with their macro friendship. He must have betrayed Junie, making her... the snitch. You were Professor Court's snitch, weren't you? Yep. That would make sense. And she's probably snitching against those who follow Professor Means. And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Huge you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. We're going to have to do this the hard way. Time to review the evidence and see if I can prove my about this. I have something that proves Juni's Destinies, a huge connection to the case. This, maybe? That piece of paper would explain a bit. Let me check the rest.
Take that!
God damn it. Let's see. Okay, proof that she's the snitch. Let's see. Routine report. Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. We need to use about a report yesterday. This maybe? Take that! Okay, take that! Man, this thing is very sensitive. Take that! Take that!
Take that!
There we go. Okay. Right here in Professor Court's planner it says routine report. Maybe this means meant to mean when the snitch will report into Professor Court. There's already Professor Court planning to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense only if you are the snitch. Junie. Oh. Forgive me, Thina. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected Huge from the start. Oh, I want to hold the baby. You poor thing. You did? Now this is surprising. Oh, I'm so sorry. I talked about our friendship so much. I've been a terrible friend. Junie, I don't have that special kind of hearing that Hina does. I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right? Oh, Apollo. Please, Junie, tell me about why you suspected Huge. I have a feeling that will be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case. What exactly was your tale, your role as class snitch? Professor Core had told me how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. The Dark Age of Law, huh? She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. A few others at the Academy shared her view. Which sucks because her view was correct. Objectively and morally. I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic. She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about. And that report session is on her Paris one from the October 22nd was part of that? Yes, that's when I reported Huge to Professor Court. She snitched on her own friend? I had accidentally overheard Huge talking. What do you hear? He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents. What were they talking about? Something about having paid money for good test scores. Oh! Really? So the actual bribery things Robin said were actually true. I only overheard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to. What? That's bribery! Hughes was buying his way to the school? If that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be about his secret.
Take that!
We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hughes' name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes, it must have meant that a bribe of 120 grand was to be paid in October. What's more, take a look at this mark. The same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner. Hey, you're right. Oh wait, but why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? I don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was. It's just a possibility at this point, but it may indeed have been Professor Court. That's impossible. She'd be the last person ever suspected of accepting bribes. The fact that even Means says that about her is interesting. If he really was the culprit, he would want us to think that she's corrupt, but... Huh. Like I said, it's just a possibility, but a really good one. Maybe their private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed. What started as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Junie. Anybody would have suspected Hughes if they knew what you knew. No, I don't believe that alone would have triggered him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected Hughes. You gotta be kidding me! There's another reason? I saw Hughes around 7 PM the day before the mock trial. Oh, so you're finally ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his... Oh, Tina. Junior, are you alright? Just try to relax and tell me what happened.
I never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands... His hands were dripping with blood.
What the fuck? Its hands were dripping with blood. What the fuck is happening here? He was shambling like a goddamn corpse. What the hell? What? But why? What am I going to do? Deep down, I know Hughes can't be the killer, but my mind is telling me he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I going to do? Huge. Please. I can't take this anymore. Tina. So she hid the fact that she had seen Hughes and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Junie, must have been terrible holding all of that in. But it's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means. My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I will be watching from the gallery. So I'm starting to wonder if this is more about not him being the killer, but him being someone we actually changed his mind through our trial. I'm getting mixed messages here. I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now if you will excuse me. Fina, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it. Don't worry, we already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free. But have it any other way. We should be ready now. What could possibly go wrong with this time? No, don't jinx it, Athena, no! Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it. Oh boy. Saber. Okay. Were you able to sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. Forgot to know. 0 hours. Guten Morgen. Oh boy. Good. Guten Morgen, you two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good luck gift for ya. The voice print analysis came back and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same. In other words, the recording is a fabrication. Let's fucking go! The lab is continuing the restudy of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the data that was erased. Who's there? Wait. Did you see who it was? No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been huge. But he was eavesdropping. Wonder if he saw our hand. I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. And Robin and Boxgirl were listening in too. But make sure they don't make a run for it. That's my final gift to you. Okay, all that's left now is to reach out to the truth. Time for a mini course of steel workout. I'm a pro justice, and I am fine. Your turn. I've seen a Sykes, and I am fine. I love these two. They're like little siblings. It's so cute. It's a shame Trucy appears so little in this game. Day 2. Court is now in session. Alright. Court will now reconvene for a trial of Juniper Woods. The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready. Prosecutor is ready as well. I mean, it's not right, Prosecutor Blackwell. Oh boy. Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected, just necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anybody, understood? Your boldness, Robin Newman and Hitch O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall grill them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury. Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now, how about the camera photo that was submitted yesterday? A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bargain detective who overlooked that, he's paying for his failure as we speak. Poor Detective Fulbright. I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact. But if that's the case, then what will he... The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the art room to stage. And I mean to prove it this day. It's just like Detective Fulbright said. But what else does he have up his sleeve? My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area. Which is to say, the body was carried over to that very window. From there, he was dropped. my throat. Oh boy, it's going to be tough. Give me a second to recover a bit. I completely forgot how I did Blackberry's voice, man. I hope I'm doing it fine. Okay. Man, my vocal cords are starting to struggle. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, from there it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And though there was nary a scratch on the body aside from the fatal wound. That too was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall. Then a wall cart was used to haul the body over to the stage. That's not very clever, I mean, it's the same exact body moving scene as the script. And I could have moved the body that way.
Objection.
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either. Moreover, the prosecution had us a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth. Man, I have so much trouble doing his voice. Hey. Well then, will the witness please state his occupation? Here's O'Connor. I'm a senior at Themis Legal Academy, and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday I told that lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? Yeah. What's he up to now? The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now your testimony, please. What O'Connor saw. The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Mr. Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client? Never a snappy comeback when I need one. He's going straight at us today, using any means possible. Protect the students from who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, and what was brought over to the stage from a storehouse. Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away while further use it?
Objection.
Oh, there is plenty wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body. It sucks being the last to know everything. My god, I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat. The only mat of that thickness. The only mat of that thickness was where the body was assumed to have been dropped. It would be hard to deny a possible link to the case. We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena? It's game on, Huge. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score green into a teary-eyed from a failure. Oh, there's a civilization dying! Woohoo! Okay. Hold it! Hold it right there! What, I was just getting to the important part. Eager to insist your... God! I forgot his voice completely. Eager to insist your blades, Sextono. Your heavy breath gives to where I stand.
Objection!
How rude! A human's breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far. So in nature is distance, you're not denying that you're a heavy breather. I'm just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not. Hang on in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you. But with my own self-esteem. Let's figure out what happened before the mock trial. Our client was simply pulling the mat away. It had nothing to do with this case.
Objection.
That is where your God. I'm doing terribly. Sykes to know. That is where you're wrong. There is but the one mat in the entire school of percussion and 3-story fall. Hence, the mat drugged by the accused was essential to moving the body. Ah, if I win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the academy. Now show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation. Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were standing exactly where you said? I was between the stage and maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop. He's sticking to his guns. The issue here is where Hughes was standing when he says he saw Junie. I don't think I say we will make anything without evidence. Time to dig in a little deeper. Oh, and before you asked, I had my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue. You shouldn't assume anything. It only shows that you're not positive.
Objection.
Such a wild momentum. Perhaps you were a raging boy in your past life.
Objection!
Don't compare me to some stupid farm animal. Hoy, justice to know. Our receptionist Juniper was simply putting the mat away. In that case, where would she be taking it? Oh, to the storehouse. Or in the maintenance area. Precisely, therefore there is not wrong with the state judgment in this matter. It is your wild charges that are in the issue here. But I cannot help I cannot help it if you keep seeing red. He's going to get a face full of justice. He's good. Apollo style if he keeps that up. Anyway, I saw her heading towards me. Okay, let's see. The thing is that there was a fence there. Okay. Objection!
Objection!
So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area? Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction scene to the right of the stage in this background here? Why, yes! In fact, there was a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. There was so noisy behind there I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest. Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen position again? Aha, since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. But from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop. Oh my, but the screen would be completely in the way. That's right, therefore, the witness couldn't possibly have seen our client from this point. Youch! Order, order! Mr. O'Connor, have you been lying to this court? The screen. Right. Must have slipped my mind. What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally big as that? There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have, and the genius level lapses of memory that people like me have. Why don't you just admit that it was a normal everyday brain fart already? Will the witness now please restate what he remembers minus lapses of memory? Hey, that's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, witness Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection!
You're testifying that our client was behind the stage. But never mind this court, the back of the stage is not visible from the front. Does you see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen? The witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor. Ow. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection.
Alright, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from your chest. The truth? What truth? The fact that Golden Boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
But then the screen would have blocked his view of...
Objection!
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think... So to the side of the screen, something high enough to see the stage. No wait, this screen right here? I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial. Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume that it was moved before you found the body. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised! I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information. Yeah, this is what you get for trusting in a convict. Ah! What's all this about a promise? Is this... Oh no, what's all this about a promise? Is this whatever Blackwell is using against him? What is it got to do with going into the crane? Golden Boy did not go up in that crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within the school grounds. What? You mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane? He's 18. Who cares? The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I operated that crane. Actually, there just might be something that proves you did. What? If this whole part-time job thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You're probably working at the same site the previous day too. Is this what you're thinking of, Athena? Yep. Yep, as the court can see, this photo captured the crane's operator. And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor. Are you serious? This is ridiculous! How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains. I finally got his voice back. The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light. That's all very well and good, but it's just how do you promise to do that? We're saying this photo has one really distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's all released for I will try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo as the witness by examining... Let me check real quick. He doesn't have anything around the neck. Let me check again. Wait. Wait. Appears this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck. Well, yes, you can see it right there. But then... I mean, I can't really see it clearly, so I'm not sure. But then what are you saying you mean to... Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination. No, not a chance! That would be a blatant violation of my privacy. I completely lost that pronunciation. Huh, you're a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off. Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck. Guess I have no choice. What's that collar? Huh. Oh my! So where did you buy that neckband, if I might ask? I didn't buy it. It's handmade and there's only one like it in the world. Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should I have the photo analyzed? Hey, you're an irritating lady. Fine, I admit it. Our part-time construction job has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment is no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. But I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school. When you factor in all the required tests and apprenticeship period, well, you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane. Oh, about that. You see, I'm a genius, so you know...
Objection!
Let us dispense with this inane charade, Golden Boy. No, Prosecutor Calvacuil, please don't! High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus they fail to complete the requirements. But that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor? Does it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right? Oh, he repeated courses. Actually, Golden Boy here is 25. He took a 7-year... Holy shit! He's fucking laughing about it, what a bitch! Actually, Golden Boy here is 25. He took a 7-year break from school. Wait, come again? Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. It's all right there. Ah! Ouch! That's 25? You mean he's older than me? A 25-year-old high school student? Man, Apollo must be so confused right now. Apollo is like, I'm more successful at school than this guy? The fuck? Actually, let me do some math real quick. Phoenix rate was like 20, 21, 22. I can't. Well, I have checked his profile right here. He's 34 right now, so yeah, he was 23 when he finished his course. Man, when even Phoenix Wright, who started as an arts major, finished law school before you, that's when you know you're fucked up. Oh wait, I didn't read that. A 7-year break. 7 years! I just have one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind your mouth with a steak, and the genius kind people like me take.
Objection!
But genius would clearly become a chore for a 7-year break. I think you have that backwards, Athena. Heh, even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row. Only Hughes could get away with using only like that. Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. No, the accused dragging the mat. The accused ready that all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further. Consider that the body was moved in the same manner as the script. The prosecutor's black quill is going to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me? As long as a mat was used to move the body, June is going to be under suspicion. Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hughes doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He was carrying the flag. He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Sykes? I got it. I got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecutor's claim in his head. Any conjecture has never stopped us before? Interesting. Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane to move the body. The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish. Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this? The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection!
Huh. Well, golden boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter. Save that this does not bode well for you. Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap? I think it's because he's also starting to see the truth himself. So he's doing like he did in the last trial. Hey, what's this? I can use a bow and arrow one-handed. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity. I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. But operating the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands. Now I would have the core to look at this. Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain. You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time. I already verified this with the hospital treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say. Hi, Saber. He's fine. Welcome back. It was just me talking to myself like a crazy fucker. So, how did you heard it? I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case. 2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by the crane. Now the fool? I planned to move on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. When I to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead. Ah, here I thought this was the big break we've been waiting for. No defense of history is laid bare. I will have the court recall my claim. The body was dropped out of a 3rd floor window, to a mat near the maintenance area. And a bow cart was used to move it to the stage, see? I've been paying attention. Well done, your boldness. Now consider this. The accused was cited to dragging the mat. Ergo, it was she who moved the body. Well, I think you were on the right track, Athena. You do? Yeah, Juniper remains the prime suspect. We assume the body was moved per her script. So as a defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. But... Oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane? Besides, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it. And if you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your boldness?
Objection!
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right? Well, that would show that this man had nothing to do with this case. There is a sword of great renown that casts down sophisticated lawyers. Its name is... Oh god, I completely lost his name. There's a word of great renown that casts down sophisticated lawyers. Its name is evidence. You don't scare me. Force smile, Athena, you can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and a creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved, without it being dropped. How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's not like it could fly. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to sit between the art room and the stage. Someone could have easily used that thing. Oh yes, of course. Besides, the court would like to see what you have for us. All I have to do is show the tiniest thread of a possibility. The mat and ball card weren't used to move the body. This was what was used.
Take that!
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together. Might I propose an idea? Might do you well to tie your lips together lest you further expose your ignorance. Ha ha ha! This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Projector Blackwell. Anyway, the court will record the wiring on which the school banner was hung. The wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed the students to run or reel in their school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down onto the stage by this wire.
Objection.
Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there are no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, you're surprising yourself with the black wheel. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that? I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the skull banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And that pouches are used for carrying things. What do you think this one would have carried? Well, go on, please explain. When it was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down to the wire, the body would have been down on the stage in a flash. I'd be no need for a mat. I've heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
Objection.
Huh, I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act. If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it. I trust you recall the bloodstains left on the arch from pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have been via the window above the quad, the one with the winch. However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area. Ergo, the wire and banner had not at all to do with this case. Oh, haha. The bloodstained pottery, I remember that. It doesn't look good. We'll be back to the smart theory if we don't do something. Well, besides, you have something better this time than a circus act. If my weird theory is true, then that blood on the pottery must not have been... At first we thought it was red glaze, but it turned out to be blood. But what if we go back to the time when it was just red glaze by all accounts?
Objection.
But the police have clearly identified it as blood. We got change fact to vision besides. Don't travel back in time. Whoops. I didn't know it was confirmed as blood. But besides, please share your thoughts on that thing. Bye. Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from? Shame on you, Sextono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. Fulbright! Looks like they didn't check it. Oh my god! He was so confident too! I don't let it get you down, Professor Blackwheel. Everyone makes mistakes. Spare me your cheek. We'll not know either way till the tests are run. But in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can. Your boldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant. Of course! You should let me take long to get the results back. Are we taking a recess or... Oh, okay. That was fast. Oh my, that was quick! We are history if it turns out to be the victim's blood. Please let it be someone else's. Ugh. It seems the blood was not from the victim. What? Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belongs to one huge O'Connor. Scar! Yeah, his hands were stained in blood and he suffered an injury today. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. Sustained a wound in a struggle with the victim. His blood got on the pottery. Then Jenny saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. Is there any explanation that covers everything?
Objection.
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Saizono, for it is she who forced me to expose your secret. Heh, fine, whatever. Wow, how much dirt does he have on Huge? The court, we served this odd-looking envelope. It was inside this that Miriam's Scatterbot script was found. Miss Scatterbots? But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script? Circumstances have changed, you see. Golden Boy had hidden his from us all. Let's see here. My word! Talk about the world's most painful paper cut. Indeed, you can clearly see that this envelope is not opened correctly. A powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constant Court. You really want to see my scripts that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. Yikes! Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that. The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script. I paid for his foolishness. Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena. The wound is tentative. We still got the wire theory. Yeah, I got it. Since the blood was by the window overlooking the maintenance areas and the victims, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was put using the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that. You call yourself a lawyer? Heh! Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking? Huh? The court would like you to remind the witness that his role is not to point out. Heh! And you, how can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? Or whatever. Since you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire, well, since sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Can you explain that away? They were literally broken. Well, I believe that he's right, the statues and the wire are extremely close together. Ah, so the body would have collided with the statues? What if they did collide? Wait, that's it! Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. Might we assume the body crashed into them? That would also explain that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room. Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection.
Interesting. Oh, very interesting, but may I ask just one question? Where was it that you heard the said sound? I say that after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... Ah! Precisely! If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved. That would place it during the mock trial, but would also prove that Junie was in it. Oh, which means the body would have been there before the mock trial started. So before the mock trial started, I saw the body. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. So the contradiction... It's going to get me and our case killed. The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That's been the major premise thus far. Your assertion therefore contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Objection.
Both sides still lack of incontrovertible evidence. So should we also not treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point. Ah! Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side! He's figuring out the truth behind this case. He's figuring out the truth behind this case. Well, great, as long as he's not up to do something else. The statues really were broken when the body hit them. The hugest statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. Connor. Let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eye and repeat your statement to me. Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was, you know... I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Yikes! Ow! Now out with it! Did you really truly witness the body? Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it? You what? I never saw the body. Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury. There was nobody on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Yes, we've supposed you to speak lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with? Order! This premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case. Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least we know the body was moved using the wire and skull banner. Indeed, that much is I shall concede. Saxo no. The body was moved as you stated and in the midst of the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then? Huh. If the body was moved before the mock trial, you heard 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it's an entirely different story. Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. Oh, my voice. Right, all 3 suspects were in the mock trial, and that gives them solid alibis.
Objection.
Huh, how simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? It's the mock trial, it's just you one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. What's this? Oh, is this person in charge of this audio? Oh no, how could I forget it was... Yeah. Indeed, the one who could enter the art room and miss the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio. No! Why yes, I see, that does make perfect sense. This can't be happening. Instead of exposing the huge crime, you seem even deeper. But how did you realize it? You're cooked. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Twisted? It's more like Dirty Rotten. Your boldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecutor has presented a quite convincing case. My defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes? Apollo, what are we going to do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Niente. I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too. Poor Johnny. Unless we figure out something, she'd be... Objection, objection. Well... Object to... Heh. Hehehe. Stop right there! All ears to me! It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor. Listen and you will hear the secret behind my perfect crime. What? Perfect crime? Wait, this is on serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it all sprung from my ability and mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you. Hold order, I say. Mr. O'Connor, you already confessed yesterday. The earlier today recanted your confession. If you mouth breathers will comprehend my genius, the end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection.
Enough! The only thing maddening is the ignominy of you birthed for all to see. For it's impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. Ah! There's no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi, for you were at the mock trial. It is silly that I must remind you of this. We were participants the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act. Hughes doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. Will now demonstrate the very moment of genius and transcended this even perfection. Okay. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. Sit down stealthily while my double took care of the trial. At the run of the campus. You shot down the killer. Jennifer's innocent. Why would you suddenly defend her? I have a question I was hoping the defense prosecutor might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness testimony make no sense at all? No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about body double. But I relieve that it's just me. The prosecution... Your boldness. Summon an ambulance this instance. The witness is stark, raving mad. Give me a second. Wait. Oh no, the photos from Scuttlebutt were taken away, okay. I was going to check if the photo of Hughes from Scuttlebutt had something special about it. Yes, I think that will be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict. You people don't believe me? It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. Sell your pie hose! The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
We just saw a weird device and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Is it there, Tiger? Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but... I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. Your better judgment? My judgment is far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections. Prosecutor Blackwell? The reason says rubbish. We'll be out on a stroll. Then look with Detective Fulbright. He's so done with this shit. He's just going to enjoy the outside. How does he get away with stuff like that? The interpreter doesn't mean he has no specific objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. You guys are all morons. I'm out of this place. I see my share of crazy trials, but this one takes a cake. Okay, let's see your crazy insane mind. The fuck? So Happiness is overtaking everything. The fucking spy mask. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15. The rhythm seems to be the same. Oh wait, it was sing Happiness, alright. I don't get it, his confession is overflowing with happiness. Maybe he enjoys thinking how small preachers can comprehend his genius. This goes way beyond normal happiness. It seems to take an insane level of delight in this confession. Even a normal level of delight could be weird for a confession. Then again, he's not what I'd call normal. Huge, why are you confessing? Who is this really for? Like that's the key for this his out of emotion. Mr. Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth!
Objection!
Mr. Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help me sell Miss Wood's fury. So much that it's overshadowed all your other emotions. What are you... I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed. So he really was trying to protect Juniper? Yes, I'm sure of it. His feelings for her are the real deal. 90%, let's go! That means his ambition is... Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Oh, finally figured out the obvious, have we? Did you enjoy a stroll? Well, where's your back? You're back! The confession was not but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused? Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. Heh. Either we quit here and Jennifer is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice, but first let me update his testimony. There is no emotion here. Oh, okay. I mean, I was going... Man, it's been such a long time that I almost forgot how these mechanics worked. Why is he surprised, though? Is there a corner? Is motion is consistent? No, okay, no. Okay, well at least I'm not losing core points. There we go. Huh, I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exceeded happiness the entire time, except during this statement. Ah! You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it. No, don't stop making stuff up! I eventually failed. Okay, thanks, Saber. Papa. When I left the lecture hall, was during Professor Means' pre-trial speech. That's when I moved the body. And then slipped back in there just before the verdict. So are saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. Maybe no one would see me if I went through the doors there. Sykes, don't know. How much longer will you indulge him in this charade? Well, it's true that no one in the audience might see him go through either of those doors. The faculty sits on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view. Hey, I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. Use the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. These weapons were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat, but the seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Resort Court, and as also we all know, she was already dead by then. That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence. Yep. I've no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I just have to follow it and see where it takes me. Just the left balcony seat was empty, so it actually wasn't me that was the culprit. God damn it! I saw it with my own eyes, it was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his trial speech, he would have been standing there in his seat addressing the students and faculty. No, this can't be right! Huh, you do know one on any favor exposing the falsities of his confession. I told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you! There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You don't believe me? It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. You got it. Repeat as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape hat warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer. All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. The second floor was deserted. Why won't you believe me? It's true! I tell you! I threw the back door without anyone noticing. Then all I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. Listen to the hallway, so I was perfectly capable of moving the body. Why are you sad? I like the powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. Something you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Mr. Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus I have a good idea about why you are feeling sad. You're a horrible person, can you just leave me be? You said that you went through an empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. And someone who was in audio control room was... Wait, let me read that again. There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. Juniper. I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you left it felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Ah! Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you're leaving her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Interesting, so... When the end justifies the means, the only choice is to fight back with lies. So yeah, someone is using that thing to fight him. So his only choice is to lie himself. His heart won't hold down under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? Hehehe, I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell, cut me down if you wish. Oh, I thought you'd never ask. With your going with my sweetly proceed verdict. Yeah! Oh, he broke the shackles again! God damn it, he did it so foolishly too. I want to be poor accountant down at the detention center. Huge O'Connor, in the fairness to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow. Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down?
Silence.
Do not come between a sour and his foe. I never learned about this in law school. Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time. Very well, Golden Boy may leave. For now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her with this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. That's where you are wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. Heh, what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you. But you're not and never was a genius. Sorry, but I already knew. Me too. But don't forget me. Though in all fairness, I was pretty obvious. I thought he was a genius at first, but the stuff he said was crazy. I don't need to rub it in, just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades. What? That's bribery! So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea? All my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it, over the phone. Jimmy overheard me. Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding. I've been living a lie, I don't know what else there is to say. I'm not genius, I'm completely worthless. A perfect zero. Huge. Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. If you're trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us? Looks like we seriously misunderstood him, in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there were something that could help me prove that to Huge. I see. The collar was his proof of friendship. I know. What about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. I didn't buy it. It's handmade. And there's only one like it in the world. Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck. Mr. O'Connor! The band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it? Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode? In court evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. It's evidence that proves their friendship. Oh, how very interesting. And chic. If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. If Rosie still has feelings of friendship towards the other two, it doesn't matter if I wear it if those two...
Objection!
But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship band somewhere. Ginny and Rory must both feel the same way as Hughes. I just know it. Everything Hughes has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he also just told me that the others were their proof of friendship. Oh, I know. They must wear them in places that are difficult to see. Really? And where might they be? How about around the belly button or the soles of the feet? That would be hard to see. Or could they wear their friendship bands there? How could they wear their friendship bands there? Alright. That's right, you're wrong. Ah. All you have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah!
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Ah.
Hey, Hugh!
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. It's time to do these things right. I didn't kill anyone. And I didn't have a body double. I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. It may look like I'm speed reading. Zen and the Art of Mastering the Bar exam, but I haven't read a single word. Well, you could have fooled me, but you did. Huge. So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you? I'm going to save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me. And am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession? Yes. Huh, a most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself. Now we are back to the fact that there was what one suspect who lacked an alibi, which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time. So we're back to square one. I'm exhausted and depressed. It really doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Huh? Does this mean... For the resistance is futile, the time for a verdict is nigh. Please wait! What sort of devilry are you up to now? What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right? Well, yes, I suppose it would. After such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist? Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout, but Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. You just tell me the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite of him really was empty, which now means there is one person accounted for. Let's go! Professor Means, you motherfucker! I knew you were suspicious from the start. Balcony suite was empty, that much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right, how many more times do I have to say it? So basically, Professor Means wasn't there when he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence.
Need I remind you, every last soul in this lecture hall heard him deliver his speech. I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was... pre-recorded. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat. Wait, are you just accusing Professor Means? That's insane! I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Yep. Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it. What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say Professor Means gave you that funny recording to you? Funny, the defense will refrain from hardening on substantiated allegations. Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Wow, who could have seen this development? Yep, the tape recorded that Clavier Gavin himself proved that was false. Oh boy, you are so fucked. The voice recording shadow you are recording on this tape was talked onto it using a line or client said in the mock trial video. Wait, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence. Professor Means gave Hughes a phony tape. If that's really true, the Professor Means has guilt written over him. Yeah, the Professor Means is the bestest boy. He's totally normal. Look at the smile. Your the defense supposed to call professors as Aristotle means to understand.
Silence.
Huh! The seat was never empty. It was but an oversight by our two Dark Alpha witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. It's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms. Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means to see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable. As you know, both of you. Now here's my opinion on the matter. When a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not on the faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself. I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today. Huh. Do as you please. Do as you please. Okay. Just a little bit more. Will you please state your name and occupation for your record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Timmy's Legal Academy, and let me add but while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Don't worry, Professor, we are just interested in the mock trial video right now. You just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this? Very well, if that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes. We need to find some sort of evidence that shows you this speech was pre-recorded. Alright, I believe you're ready. Let's roll the video. Good afternoon, I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial is the crown jewel event of the school festival will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could only wait for this day to come. Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was. Zzz. Huh, wake me up once this is over. Hey, no fair! The experience of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. Ah, you there! Wake up! Pay attention! Huh? Eh? I'm awake. Is that right, Your Honor? What? I am awake too. Why would I wake you? Once again, our pure white lady justice will be watching over you all today. But this will make a difference tonight. Now, let the mock trial begin, and there's the proof. That's about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I will saw some of our students with tears in their eyes. He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. Listen, Saxono, if you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. Eh? But you were asleep the whole time. Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? Could I please hear that last part again? Our pure white lady justice. There! I finally found what we needed. For some means I have only one question about your speech. What is the last part we just heard contradict with this? Percent! Professor said the pure white lady justice would be watching over them. But the lady justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The only one you see here is its replacement. Oh well, that's a shame of a recount. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
Objection!
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like? Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence on the speech being pre-recorded. With our answer long ago, the accused was the only one able to leave the lecture hall. No, wait! There's got to be something that can prove the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? I felt like it went for forever. Can you figure out how long it was? Easy, there's a timestamp on the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time your speech started from the time it ended. Speech goes from 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen this same interval of time listed among the evidence. Ha 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 ha! Oh, come on! Is there some other evidence? Sure, my proof is right here. I'm sure, mentally, physically, so you name it. God damn it. Let's see. The speech took a total of 10 minutes and 35 seconds. 10 minutes 35. Where have you seen that number before? In the tape recording! Oh, okay, I had to present this. Oh, whatever. I would like the court to take a look at this. Oh, I hate how specific the evidence sometimes is. And this is? The widespread analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice of the tape recorder was fabrication? We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that was also there. Noise? Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. What do you hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what is important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the time stamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? Oh, that would be exactly 10 minutes. And let's fast forward into this long-winded exercise and bring it to the end. Okay, stop! The video timestamp now reads 20:35. Based on this, we know the time it took this for the speech alone. Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. Huh? 10 minutes and 35 seconds? Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now.
Silence.
You seem really confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
Objection!
But is it really just numbers? Signs of overlapping. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch. Miss Sykes, I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what happened. All I've stated are the obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony. Truth be told, I have no intention of testifying. I've been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech for the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say by all means. Okay, I feel like this is going to take a bit longer, so I may save it here. Because, oh my god, my throat. I'm also running out of water. I could also do one more testimony. Yeah, I could do that. I guess. Ta 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 ta. Give me a second. I'm trying to refresh myself. Tu, tu, tu. Okay. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. She reconciles to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi to the pre-recording. When I said I would protect Juniper, I went it because it's the humane thing to do. You literally have no proof of any of that. Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you? It has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up so perfectly to be true. Oh, this was so consequential of occasions? Let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teachings that states the end justifies the means. Well, that's absolutely a lie. I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends, the witnesses? Correct. Hugo O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walk free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You know that high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to rigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of our justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. I am so sick of hearing that phrase. Though it truly grieves me, so I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. That does it. He's gonna drag those dismal depressing ideas in here. Since already turned into the dark age of the new light, it's up to me to fight it. Why so silent, Sexton? Something the matter? This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation. No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Another guy would come to you with something like that. You have a point there. If only Professor Court had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead. So our client came to talk to you after Professor Court was dead? Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day. Are you suggesting that it was our client who told you to fake an alibi? You have every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly. She kidding me, that lie couldn't be further from the truth. The problem is, how am I going to expose it? It was an earnest request from an outstanding student, How could I possibly have refused? You were confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. You consider that a threat?
Yes, but it's not to whom she was supposed to her demands on to. Besides, you must realize that you two are being used by Juniper.
What?
Your Honor, I ask that you two do not let her feign weakness and innocence to fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings.
Your Honor, the witness testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character.
Very well.
Objection sustained.
So be it.
Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is mutable. Could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students.
Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder and that she hadn't meant to threaten me.
Really, please do explain.
Long have I waited for a student who would embody my teachings.
Does this witness realize what he's saying?
Surely must see the true meaning of my words. I'm merely staying true to what I teach. My methods are by the reflection of the times.
Oh well, his faith thing is truly warped. I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. I'm so sure. Really? The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely he will see inconsistencies between his action and words.
It is a dark age in which we live. And there is much I would like to stay on the matter.
Oh boy, okay. No, don't press that one. You're trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. He's saying anything to pin the blame on Junie.
What a frightful look! Oh, that's you would not glare at me so. I have nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That's why I'm protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student.
Liar! You're trying to pin the blame on her! How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking?
You cannot possibly overturn my claims. So isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is it?
It means I'm going to give his pack of lies. He's got another thing coming. When I find a hole in his story is the last thing I do. You know he's rotten to the core. He's a total pro. I mean, that all made perfect sense. But you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. Let's see. Okay. No! Why? I didn't mean to present. God damn it. I just wanted to check it. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. I thought it was about how he, despite it's not it fucking up his alibi, he presented it. What? Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Nothing seems to be here. Okay, I have an idea, but I need to save. Okay, Saber, is it showing the tape recording to the protecting Juniper? I am pretty sure it's that, because that will contradict what he's saying, that he was protecting Juniper if he actually overwrote the tape. While Saber answers me, I'm gonna check something out real quick. Yeah, I'm right, okay. Do I use this or the letter? Because I know how fucky with evidence this game is. Tape recording, okay. Ah, yeah. There we go. Like, I knew it was something about the tape recorder, but I couldn't tell what it was. Look at this straight, you're trying to help me Woods? Ha! That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
So it's the formation of my character and your hair follicles.
Your Honor, it's an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but I'll leave my hair follicles out of this time. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now please take a look at this. Venus gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, take this to police and tell them that you found it.
There was no whispering, slightly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it's incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions. Only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
Why, you little... You dare call my teachings and methods lies? Oh boy. What the fuck?
His skin is actually cracking, what the hell?
The most legal academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyer means once I'm through with you.
Huh? Professor Means? What's with your hair?
Quiet, don't talk in class!
Oh! Homeroom October 26. What the fuck? Okay, homeroom will be in session next time. I think this is actually a great place to end it. Holy shit. I did not expect this breakdown of all things. I'll be honest, Professor Slammy means Professor Means will never be bowling. Oh god. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here now. Let me check real quick that it's properly safe. Sorry, I have to end it at the very epic moment, but my throat, it's hurting very painfully. But yeah, I hope everyone who was here enjoyed and have this mess of a fucking trial. Holy shit. Just, why can't we have one trial that goes in a normal, constant direction instead of so much of this? Like it would be such a nice change of pace. You just have to go slowly but thoroughly through a very deep mystery without any bullshit and such. Just some nice puzzle solving. That would be nice. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. And I'll try to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Probably try to stream some Nier. But again, not sure because my schedule is a fucking mess. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. And that you have, and that the rest of your weekend is wonderful. Bye bye!